Okay, so legit, this is something na hindi ko ina-expect na makakarating pa sa akin. Akala ko, confident ako na pati ito is aangkinin ni best friend. Pero yung shoutout kay Xiaomi as nakaabot pa nga sa akin to as nakikita nyo naman. Ewan ko kung gagawin ko ng dedicated video yung issue ko, naging issue ko sa package na to. But yeah, for now, so today I have with me is the all new Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro and Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus, which in all honesty is basically the same phone with two main key differences, which actually sasabihin ko na sa simula pa lang ng video na to. The regular Note 12 Pro has a 50 megapixel sensor and 67 watts of fast charging, while the Note 12 Pro Plus has a 200 megapixel main sensor and 120 watts of fast charging. Legit, these two phones basically have the same specs aside from those two main key differences. And ang bala ko talaga originally for these two phones is gagawin ko ng separate video yung dalawang phone na to. Pero since yun nga lang yung two main key differences niya is dapat ata gawin ko na lang in one video. I'm not too sure, but of course I'm gonna be using these two phones for about a week each, and yeah, tingnan natin if dapat kong gawan ng separate na review videos yung dalawa na to. And if I'm not mistaken, as of making this video is hindi pa nare-release yung dalawang phone na to dito sa Pilipinas. Correct me if I'm wrong. Kasi currently nakita ko sa Lazada, may isang seller na nagbebenta ng dalawang phone na to, the Redmi Note 12 Pro for 15,599 for the base 6GB with 128 gigs of storage, and the Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus for 19,599 for the base 8 gigs of memory and 256 gigs of storage. And ewan ko lang sa Xiaomi, sa design team nila, not really hating on it, pero ang lazy nung design nila. This is basically the design of the Poco X4 GT. Ewan ko kung ginaya din yung design ng X4 GT sa ibang phone. Ito nga yung design ng X4 GT. And basically, parang ito na din yung design ng X5 and X5 Pro. And yung configuration na pinadala sa akin ng Xiaomi, so dito sa Note 12 Pro is yung 8GB, 128GB variant in Midnight Black. Tapos dito naman sa Note 12 Pro Plus is yung 8GB, 256GB variant in Polar White. So hindi ako sure kung paano ko gagawin to, since this is basically the first time that I'm gonna feature two phones or unbox two phones in one video. And yes, tiyanin ko naman, hindi pa naman to natatamper as sealed pa yung dalawang phone na to. So hindi ako sure kung ito yung parang magiging final retail package ng dalawang phone na to. But yeah, ito nga yung Redmi Note 12 Pro and the Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus. Unahin naman na natin yung lower, actually, well, technically lower variant or least expensive phone here. But yeah, basically the same phone nga lang yung dalawang to. Redmi by Xiaomi. Tapos there we have the phone itself. So Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G flagship, Sony IMX766 sensor, 67 watts of fast charging nga. Both have 120Hz AMOLED displays with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos supported with Dimensity 1080s for the chipset. So yan nga, yung 67 watt na tikas na power brick. Tapos yung Type A to Type C na charging cable. And mukhang wala na atang laman to. Tapos dito naman, so SIM ejector. Tapos of course, as always, like with pretty much every Xiaomi phone, is meron nga tayong soft clear na TPU case. Quick start guide, warranty card, and safety information. Pero basically yun na yun. Tapos dito naman tayo sa Plus version. So same, Redmi by Xiaomi. So basically the same phone nga, but with the main advantage of the Note 12 Pro Plus is a 200 megapixel sensor and 120 watts of hypercharge. And yeah, same na 120Hz AMOLED with a Dimensity 1080. So, okay, GAN charger pala, pero this is still a freaking big power brick with one port lang. So, yan yung difference ng dalawang power brick na yan. So, 120 watts and 67 watts. So basically, etong Note 12 Pro Plus is yung fastest charging phone that I've owned so far. Tapos yung basically the same lang ata na Type A to Type C. Ewan ko kung ba't hindi pa din nagta-Type-C to Type-C charging yung Xiaomi, but oh well. So yung SIM ejector and yung same basically na soft clear TPU case with the 3 paperworks. So yeah, mga yung dalawang phone, and if I'm not mistaken, at least aesthetics wise or physical dimensions of the phone is significantly thicker tong mukhang hindi pa magiging perfect natanggal yung tab. Bakit ganun? Pero itong smooth ko na pa yung mas murang phone yung pa yung smooth yung pagbukas na ito. And just for this video is actually hindi ko da-download ng Genshin. Yung dalawang phone na to, who knows kung anong oras ako matatapos sa pag-record nito. So to my right is the Redmi Note 12 Pro, and then basically ito yung Plus version. And at least pagdating sa physical dimensions ng dalawang phone na to, if I'm not mistaken, at least sa spec list is significantly thicker than tong Note 12 Pro Plus at 8.9mm. Tapos ito naman Note 12 Pro is 8mm lang. The Plus version weighing in at 208.4 grams, while the regular Note 12 Pro is at 187 grams. And right off the bat, sa likod ng dalawang phone na to is curve yung glass dito sa likod, which parang ergonomics wise, aesthetic wise is better hand feel. Tapos dito naman sa regular na Note 12 Pro is flat siya, which actually I'm not sure how I feel about it, pero yan nga itsura niya. And at least sa feel, hindi kasi in-indicate ng Xiaomi, at least para dito sa Note 12 Pro is ito, yung back netong Note 12 Pro Plus is glass, while this feels, at least sa feel and the sound niya while tapping it is plastic ata yung likod netong regular na Note 12 Pro. But aside from those differences, so same lang sila na flat power button / fingerprint scanners, same lang din na volume rockers, same clickiness and feedback. Tapos sa left side walang kahit ano sa taas. Both have 3.5mm headphone jacks, top speaker grills, which if I'm not mistaken works in conjunction with the earpiece speaker grill. Tapos may pareho tayo, may IR blaster, very nice, nakakamiss yun. Tapos both have top noise cancelling microphones dito naman sa bottom, medyo mahirap to and SIM card trays, main microphone, USB Type-C charging ports, and bottom firing speakers. Ewan ko, kahit basically the same phone lang yung dalawa na to, at least design wise is I would give the edge to the Note 12 Pro Plus, mainly because curved nga yung back glass niya, which feels better when handling. Yep, dito kasi sa regular na Redmi Note 12 Pro is mas feel mo yung sharp edge na to. But poweran na natin dalawang phone na to. And basically, the same lang sila na UFS 2.2 na storage. And meron nga pala tayong pre-installed na plastic screen protectors, which tatanggalin ko na since ayoko ng screen protectors. And ako nga pala, shoutout to Xiaomi again, as legit in-expect ko is isang phone lang mara-receive ko. Ang in-expect ko na ma-receive is yung lowest end na variant, which is the Redmi Note 12 lang. But yeah, they sent me 2 phones and medyo na-touch lang naman ako. And naman ko kung nakikita nyo through the lens of my camera, pero sa nakikita ko is more bluish yung tone ng display na itong regular na Note 12 Pro. Tapos more, I guess warmer or more neutral actually yung colors nandito sa Note 12 Pro Plus. So kahit na on paper is basically the same lang yung specs nung dalawang display na to. Yes, mukhang at least color accuracy is more accurate to. Yung nandito sa Note 12 Pro Plus. Okay, magalala, maya is adjust ko yung brightness. Okay, setup complete. A few moments later. Okay, so currently may update yung dalawang phone na to sa MIUI 14.0.6, pero hindi ko na-update for now. And para sa review ng dalawang phone na to is enough ko actually yung memory extension, which for me, considering na these two phones already have 8 gigs of memory, sobrang unnecessary na yan para sa akin. And if I'm not mistaken, parang may epekto ata sa battery life or performance yung memory extension na yun in some phones, so enough ko na nga lang yun. And testing these two phones for a bit is I was wrong. May few things dito, differences na hindi mo makikita on paper. Pero for now siguro, gusto ko munang alamin yung mga apps na pwede nating tanggalin, like mga bloatware and shit. So, Amazon Shopping, Booking, Ewan ko kung ba't pinipre-install ng Xiaomi yung mga gantong games na siguro to some users is okay, pero ito cloud backup, di pwede. Crazy juicer, the settle. So maganda din yung ganito para at least alam nyo kung ano yung mga apps na pre-install dito and pwedeng tanggalin. Find device, feeling ko naman ito mahalaga yun. Game center, hindi talaga fan ng mga game launcher. Game center, get apps. Okay, force, wait, never mind, force stop lang pala, hindi pwedeng uninstall. Yan, mga Google Apps, depende na sa inyo kung ano yung gusto nyo uninstall dyan. Jewels Bees, LinkedIn, ewan ko, siguro sa mga may trabaho dyan. May browser na alam ko, yan. And ayaw talagang pa-uninstall ng Xiaomi ang Mi browser. Mi coin, hindi din pwede. Mi doc viewer, pwede. Mi store, alam ko hindi talaga pwede yan. Pwede pa lang enable at least or disable. Mi video, uninstall updates long. I mean, no hate sa Xiaomi, pero so karamihan sa mga Xiaomi apps is hindi sila pwedeng i-uninstall. Xiaomi yata yan, hindi ko sure. Install, launcher, system UI, Teams, Tile Fun. So, yan, nakikita nyo ako na yung mga pre-install dito. Xiaomi account, hindi din pwede. Xiaomi Cloud, hindi din pwede. Xiaomi Community, pwede naman, pwede. Service Framework, legit di ko alam kung para saan yan. So, yung activation service, alam ko nakalagay talaga yan. And hindi mo pwede tanggalin yellow pages. Hindi pwede. And yeah, we do have a few bloatware apps na hindi mo pwede tanggalin. And so far at least, pagdating sa performance ng dalawang phone na to, although hindi ko pa yung parang extensively tinitas yung dalawang phone na to, is pretty much the same lang sila so far. Of course, inon ko yung neto, yung developer options. Then, sinet ko sa 0.5 yung mga animation settings, yung mga usual shit na para mapabilis yung performance ng mga Android na smartphones in general. Okay, so first thing na notice ko is display ng dalawang phone na to is, ewan ko kung mapapakita ko through the lens of my camera, pero yeah, definitely more bluish yung display na itong Redmi Note 12 Pro kumpara sa Plus version. And take note, sa settings, pahirapan talaga, is sinet ko nga yung color scheme ng display sa standard. So, talagang bluish lang talaga yung display na itong regular na Note 12 Pro. Tingnan natin if LTPO display yung dalawang phone na to, which assume ko is actually hindi. Ayan, as currently nakikita nyo naman is nakaset sila both sa 120Hz. Tapos sa display settings, pasensya pala kung hindi ko na setup na malapit sa display ng dalawang phone na to, pero yan, lagyan natin sa default. So basically, dynamically niya daw in-update yung refresh rate depende kung ano ginagawa mo. And yan, mukhang BS lang yung dynamic refresh rate na yun na kiniklaim ng Xiaomi, as hindi bumababa yung refresh rate ng display sa 120Hz. Sa custom, pwede mong i-dial down to 60Hz. Yan, nag-60Hz naman siya. Balik tayo sa default. Yeah, mukhang feeling ko, ito lang yung ginagawa ng mga mid-range to budget smartphones na kiniklaim na may dynamic refresh rate sila, pero sineset lang nila sa certain apps na bababa siya sa 60Hz. So, feeling ko pag binuksan ko yung Facebook, which hindi pala ako naka-login. Okay, so mukhang kahit nasa Facebook tayo is hindi niya pa din dial down to 60Hz. Lock pa din siya sa 120Hz. So, mukhang fake nga yung claim ng Xiaomi na dynamically change yung refresh rate ng display. But, oh well. Okay, so legit, kakabukas ko lang nung YouTube, and as nakikita nyo naman, nilock niya ngayon sa 60Hz. So, oh my god, yeah, definitely 60Hz yan. Well, technically, totoo naman yung change niya yung refresh rate ng display. Pero, nilalak sa 60Hz, really. So, mukhang for my review is, yeah, saset ko yung dalawang phone na to sa 120Hz. But yeah, as much as I want to let you hear the difference in sound quality sa dual stereo speakers ng dalawang phone na to, is, yeah, hindi niya pinapakita on paper, is more fuller yung sound na nandito sa Plus version kumpara sa regular na Note 12 Pro. Take note more fuller, not louder. Basically the same loudness lang yung dalawang phone na to, pero in terms of having a fuller, clearer sound and a bit better yung lows is definitely better yung speakers na itong Plus version kumpara sa regular na Note 12 Pro. Pero in terms of performance nga again so far is pretty much the same lang sila, considering din na brand new and kaka-unbox ko lang dalawang phone na to. So magkakalaman dun sa aspect na yon sa full review na ito, and alamin na nga natin sa cameras actually. So pagdating naman sa cameras ng dalawang phone na to, basically nakikita ko lang sila as having dual cameras on the rear. Kasi yung third sensor niya, yung maliit na sensor na to, is basically just a 2 megapixel macro sensor. Honestly, just get rid of that shit tapos baba nyo yung price ng phone. Ewan ko. Pero pagdating naman sa main sensors ng dalawang phone na to, so we have a 50 megapixel main sensor dito sa regular na Note 12 Pro with f1.9 aperture. Tapos 200 megapixels naman with an f1.7 aperture naman dito sa Plus version. Both have OIS. Tapos yung secondary sensor ng dalawang phone na to is 8 megapixel na ultra-wide with a 120 degree field of view. Tapos same lang sila na 16 megapixel sensors yung front-facing cameras nila with the f2.5 na aperture. And weirdly enough, ewan ko kung ako lang, pero mukhang thicker actually yung outer ring nung sa front-facing camera sa hole punch dito sa regular na Note 12 Pro, while thinner yung outer ring dito sa front-facing camera sa hole punch ng Plus version. Not sure what that's about. Pareho lang naman sila na AMOLED display. Kasi usually, if hole punch siya sa IPS LCD, is definitely thicker talaga yung outer ring sa front-facing camera. Pero in this case, both AMOLED displays nga is thicker nga yung outer ring dito sa front-facing camera ng Note 12 Pro. Okay, so quick camera test tayo dito sa dalawang phone na to. So dito sa more, sa camera settings, is meron kang option for a to go into 50 megapixel mode dito sa Redmi Note 12 Pro. Tapos dito naman sa Plus version sa meron kang option for Ultra HD, tapos set mo pa siya sa 200 megapixel mode. So as much as possible, siguraduhin ko na same angle lang yung dalawang pictures na to. Okay, so that's the main difference between 200 megapixels and 50 megapixels. And of course, quick selfie test. And then ko yung parang kahit anong beauty mode of filter dito sa front-facing camera ng dalawang phone na to. And of course, yung verdict ko sa cameras ng dalawang phone na to is sa full review ko na. But yeah, that's basically it for my unboxing and first impressions of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro and Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus. So again, I'm not so sure if separate yung review videos ng dalawang phone na to. Basically, pretty similar naman sila. But yeah, we'll see kung paano gagawin ko. Mag-leave din kayo ng mga suggestions nyo in the comments of this video. Of course, leaving a like is the easiest way to support the channel. Consider subscribing if you like my content and turn on notifications for all so you'll be updated on my latest videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Flip a bag, now I'm serving a Tesla. Going back, shawty with me, I stepped up. GTA for the ops and no less stuff. Shawty born to be my angel, yeah, I'm blessed up. Cooking right up in the stew, got a cheddar.